Today's Monday, and guess what? Another GRE Monday. In this video, we're going to go over all the rules and regulations of the test. And here with me as usual is Abul Fazl Zangine.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. To begin with, I want to know what different sections of the test are.
Actually, the GRE exam starts with AWA, Analytical Writing Assessment, and then goes on to, let me just briefly touch on different sections. We have a quantitative section, which has two different sets of questions, and then verbal, two sets of questions, and one experimental section, which is either verbal or quantitative. And actually, each section in quantitative or verbal has almost 20 questions. And quantitative section, 20 questions, 35 minutes. And
will we know which part is experimental, or?
No, you never know which part is experimental. And you know, when we're talking about experimental part, we're talking about a section which buys you no score. It's unscored, and you don't know which section is. And these are just like some new questions, which in the future exams are going to be part of the real exam, and just like some serious questions for the next test takers. But right now they just want to evaluate the level of difficulty of the questions, and then based on your performance and other test takers' performance, they want to assign some level of difficulty to these questions, and that's it. That's the whole story. About so if I just want to put it simply, I say that we have either long verbal GRE exam or long quantitative. It's pretty much similar to TOEFL. I say long reading or long listening.
So I know that we got two different tasks in AWA. Can you tell us what they're?
Yes, actually, analyze an issue and analyze an argument. Each task actually should be completed in 30 minutes, and the minimum number of words for each task is not specified, is unknown, based on the concept that, hey, ETS says, if you can convince me using 100 words, it's okay, just put 100 words there, and then you can get a good score. But there is a paradox. You know, I mean, the sample ETS essays that are provided on the website, and they got 5 or 6 out of 6, they're at least 500 words. So it makes it a little hard for us to get 5 or 6, which means that you need to at least write 500 words for each task. Just like if you just want to put both tasks together, so in that case 1,000 words in 1 hour.
Seems daunting.
It is daunting at first, yes, but after getting to know the main concepts of argument analysis, something which is absolutely new to so many students and they have no idea about the first day, that task would become much easier. Argument analysis, because it has some framework, and it is not that difficult, although it is absolutely new, because back at university, so many Iranian people are not exposed to major concepts and principles of critical thinking, and they have no idea about fallacies and just like ways to tackle fallacies, coming up with different recommendations and solutions. They have no idea about argumentation process, no idea about deductive and inductive reasoning. So these are the concepts which are tested here in argument analysis. But after 2-3 sessions, they know a lot about.
Are these concepts only new to us, or these are new to a lot of people, like Indian people?
I know about American people. Actually, in the United States, when you're at high school, you get to know the concepts of critical thinking. But in Iran, yes, I guess it's a little postponed to some later years, or just it's limited to some very special fields of study, like philosophy. If you study philosophy, in that case, you get to know the concepts of critical thinking.
Okay, so we got 1 hour. Do we know what comes next, or it depends?
No, it's either quantitative or verbal.
Yes. So we will never know.
No.
Okay, then how long should we wait for the report
to be available for us? At the end of the test, first of all, we have two different terms: official score unofficial score. When you're talking about unofficial score, you're talking about the score that you get immediately upon answering the question that do you want to...
Upon completing the test, then you can
Upon
see
completing the test,
right.
a question would be asked that do you want to see your score, your final score or not? If you say yes, in that case you see your score, but writing a score is not included. If you say no, you never know about your score, right? So unofficial score...
Would it be a wise choice to answer no?
No, if I were you, if I were a test taker, definitely I would say yes, I want to see my result. Because actually we have another opportunity to select the score that we want to be reported to the university. We call it score select, and in that case, so you can ask ETS to send your score, I mean the best score to the university that you want. And in that
universities do not have access to your dashboard like your previous tests or the ones that you haven't sent, right? Okay, so can you tell us how we should register for the test?
Yeah, first step is you need to create a profile for yourself on ETS website, and upon just like
and the tab is different, I guess. Like the TOEFL tab is different.
Yes. This is very important that you need to take into consideration. The GRE profile making is different. The GRE section on ETS website is totally different, right? It's the new world. That's GRE world, and you got to go there. You got to create your profile, and you know, we can identification is very important. I mean, just like, I don't know, the ID, the name, the first name, last name, you got to just like, I don't know, exactly the way which is written on your passport or something like some serious IDs that you have.
So the first step, we're going to create a profile on ETS.
Yes,
and then?
And if you have a credit card, so you can just like register online, pick a date and choose center. We have different centers in Iran. The best one, the most
usually candidates ask which one of the centers?
If I wanted to take the test, I would go for NOET, know it as they say, or Sazman Sanjsh. It's pretty much standard conditions and good computers and air conditioning, very important, especially in summer, because we have a lot of complaints about this, that in some centers air conditioning is not good, especially when it's hot, so it makes you feel uncomfortable and definitely has some serious effects on your performance. Yes.
Okay, so NOET is the one that we go for, Sazman Sanjsh, and then the next step is
picking the time, the date, and then prepping yourself and then going to the test. But there is something, you know, there are some free materials available to you on ETS website. The most important one is GRE Power Prep software program. We have GRE Power Prep, GRE Power Prep Plus. The first one, GRE Power Prep, is free and it provides you with two complete practice tests and some additional points.
And you can get a score?
Yes, and the score which this software program gives you upon completing the test is pretty much representing your true ability. So I normally ask my students to take one of the two practice tests at the beginning of the course and the other one just like, I don't know, a week before the test to evaluate and see their progress and to somehow predict their score is somehow discouraging or sometimes
yes. Okay.
But the point is that you have to create a profile if you want to have access to this GRE Power Prep, and you need to add it to your cart. It's just like shopping for the software program. You buy it online, but you pay nothing for that because the price is free. This is a very, very important.
So again, you're gonna have a credit card.
No. There is no credit card information needed.
Okay, so what if I don't have a credit card?
The other way is just like buying a voucher that you can buy it from different centers in Iran, and it's just like a prepaid card, and you can use it for registration.
And how many times can one take the GRE test?
Actually, 5 times year round. Not more than 5 times, including the time that you cancel your score. Even if you cancel your score, it is counted. Yes, and 5 times a year. We're talking about Christian calendar. 5 times you can take the test, and the time, the limit between the first test and the second test is 21 days. So you cannot take 2 tests just like within this period of time. Just like after 10 days or 15 days, you cannot take the second.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Approximately. Okay, and so how long should you, or what about rescheduling?
Scheduling, 4 days before the test date, you can reschedule, or you can ask for a refund or something like that. And maximum, if you want to get a refund, you maximum get 50% of the money that you paid. But I'm not sure that this is practice in Iran. This is the rule.
So the rules are different in Iran. It can be actually.
Some of them, yes, and because of the kind of different situation that right now we have, talking about banking system and stuff like that. A little strict. The officials in Iran. So, but the rules and regulations say that hey, you can get your money back 4 days before the test date that you already registered for. But I already remember that I haven't answered the question regarding the amount of time that we have to wait for report card. It's something around 10 to 15 days. An official score is immediately shown, and you can see your score. But official score, which means writing section included, it takes something around 10 to 15 days to be reported to you and to the universities that you specified and chose.
So it means that when you get your report, then you can see the next GRE test after a week. Yeah? Because 15 days till you get your report,
yes,
and then you're going to wait for,
like
if you want to retake the test, then you're going to wait for a week.
Yes.
How many days prior to the test date should a test taker register for the test?
It's something around 30 to just like 45 days before that, or sometimes maximum 2 months. It depends if it's available online. We have just some period of time year round, just like September, November. Around this month, a lot of people are applying for universities, so they need the score. So yes, it is a good idea and wise decision to book the test date just like much sooner and just before just like 30, 45, 60 days before, if it's available.
All right, thank you. So I think that's it for today. And probably in the next video, we'll be talking about the difference between the GRE and the GMAT test.
Yes.
And which one suits the candidates better.
Yeah, but actually, this studio is very hot.
It's really hot. Yeah, when we're talking about test centers.
Yeah, we're talking about test centers. Yes,
air conditioning.
We talked about this center.
Thank you very much for joining us. If you like this video, it's so easy. Just tap on the like button below. And in case you have any questions and you want it to be discussed, you can leave a comment below. For more information, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channels or visit our website at zdcprep.com. See you next week.